How is it going, my heroes, my villains, and everybody in between? Sean Ross here, and welcome back, guys, to another live reaction to My Hero Academia. We are on manga chapter number 274, which is entitled Search.
I'm Ragdoll and my quirk is Search. I can look at up to 100 people and know everything about them, like their location and weakness.
I have you now.
Now, I'm really curious to see how that title is going to factor into the events of this week's chapter.
You gonna learn today?
But coming off of last week's chapter, we had a lot of stuff go down. We got to see Toga's angry rampage. We got to see most of, but not all, of the quirk erasing bullets get destroyed thanks to Exless. And then Gigantomachia being told to gather up the troops and to head over to Shigaraki's location. But it was the ending of the chapter that has me very hyped, very excited, and a little bit nervous going into this week's chapter because we are about to see the fight go down between Endeavor and Shigaraki. The new #1 pro hero getting ready to square off against the new wielder of All for One.
Hey guys! Are you ready?
This is where the fun begins.
I am ready. So, mount ladies and gentle criminals, without further ado, let's dive right into chapter 274. Oh, here we go. I have been waiting for this. Picking up right where last chapter left off, and we see Endeavor coming in hot to fight Shigaraki.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Oh, let's go. I love this panel shot right here. And it really does remind me of All Might versus All for One. You have Endeavor in All Might's position coming in from the sky, and then Shigaraki in All for One's position just standing there, waiting patiently for the attack to land. And then this zoom-in panel shot on Shigaraki's face and that determined look, that glare in his eyes as he's just staring Endeavor down.
What is that? Now, it's your turn.
Oh, wait a minute. Get one for all.
Do it.
Oh, that determined look immediately turned to shock on Shigaraki's face as the voice in his head tells him to get one for all. And as Endeavor's beginning to launch an attack, this bottom panel right here, I love seeing the highlight of Shigaraki's eye in the sky, and then the rest of the panel is what he's seeing of the landscape. The smoke, the debris. Yo, wait a minute. We got some lights shining in the distance. Is that where Deku, Bakugo, Burn, and all the other pro heroes are?
Correct!
Can Shigaraki see them through like another quirk or something? Because the shining lights are reminding me of like the vestiges within Deku, but except it's like each individual person, I guess. So as soon as the voice in his head said, get one for all, it's like immediately seeking out where it is.
Open your mind!
Yo, wait a minute. Ragdoll.
I'm Ragdoll and my quirk is Search. I can look at up to 100 people and know everything about them, like their location and weakness.
Yo, wait a minute. Wait a minute. The title of this chapter is Search. Ragdoll's quirk was stolen. And then this panel is basically showing Shigaraki where people are located. Kind of like how Ragdoll Search quirk works.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
That has to be it. That would make so much sense. This is why All for One stole Ragdoll's quirk, because it would just fit Tomura perfectly. After he inherited the power of All for One, he could use that quirk to then seek out with ease one for all.
I'm sorry, Tiger, but Ragdoll's quirk was so useful. I just had to take it. How could I not?
With the title being Search, it has to be Ragdoll's quirk. That just makes so much sense. Yo. Okay, so as Shigaraki is pinpointing the location of One For All, Endeavor's coming in with what looks like a new move right here. Hell's Curtain.
That's a lot of fire, isn't it?
And then just a wall of fire encircling and engulfing them around the pillar. That's also now reminding me of what Dabi did at the end of the Pro Hero arc.
Coincidence? I think not!
Like father, like son. Makes perfect sense. Nowhere to run, Shigaraki. That's a whole blanket of flash fire. You can't run away. And Shigaraki is burning up right here.
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
But there's no way that he's gonna die from this. He's gotta have other quirks. I can't let this guy take another step forward.
Kill him with fire!
And Shigaraki is still glaring at Endeavor through being burned and roasted alive.
That's okay. Things are gonna be okay.
He's gotta be neutralized fast. Yo, and we're coming in with a jet burn right here. Jet!
I'm fast as fuck, boy!
It was not gonna be that easy. Shigaraki is now coming in quick to counter Endeavor, and he's got his hand outstretched. Endeavor, you gotta dodge that. He makes contact.
Beat down!
You decay into dust. Yo! Look at that flexibility right there. Endeavor with the back bend dodges at the split second Shigaraki's hand. Yo, that was quick. If he was not that flexible, Endeavor would have been dust.
Oh, my back!
No ordinary person could function without protection in this heat. And that speed! Right after he got burned, he regenerated. So he does have regeneration. That's why he's able to outlast the flames and the heat. His skin is burning, but then it's just immediately regenerating after. Oh, and I love how you have the sizzle sound effect too. Yo, but Endeavor is not done yet. Twisting around.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
And he knocks Shigaraki back down into the pillar. Oh, I like how the panel's laid out to kind of show that he's using his flames to change his momentum and to just circle around Shigaraki.
Look!
If you look at Shigaraki, he's just kind of like in awe as he's like staring down at his hand like, whoa, what was that just now? Like he's kind of in shock a little bit at like what he's able to do now with his new powers. But Endeavor's not holding back, just like a nuke launches him right back down into the pillar. And Endeavor not holding back, more firepower going down below as he's on the comms. Attention all, Endeavor here. I've engaged Shigaraki at the hospital ruins. Anyone who can move without touching the ground needs to form a perimeter.
Surprise, motherfucker!
And then Shigaraki's hand comes forth through the fire.
You've much yet to learn.
Endeavor with the quick hands says, no touch.
Touch.
Don't touch.
Touch.
Don't touch!
Bad touch! Bad touch! Stranger danger!
You are not going to touch me with that hand. Bad touch, bad touch. Not on your life, Shigaraki. Grabs his wrist.
Be gone, fuck!
Oh, what did Shigaraki just do right here?
Sounds like you've got your work cut out for you. This will be hard for us both.
Yo! Shigaraki just used like an air cannon from his hand, like all for one. As Endeavor grabbed the wrist, at point blank range, Shigaraki launched an air cannon, I'm guessing, at Endeavor, and then knocked him through the mountain.
Where are you going?
Oh, you know, places.
Places, hmm? Like that mountain over there?
Actually, that looks more like a plateau.
Yo! And Endeavor, he got hit so hard, he bounced off of the ground with a great big thud. The quirks that Master had stocked up, it feels like I've been reborn with it all. This power. For the next 4 months, you'll endure hellish agony, but if you can overcome it, you'll find that you hold everything in the palm of your hand.
Look!
Yo, this panel shot right here is showing Shigaraki grabbing some quirk erasing bullets and putting them into his pocket. So the ones that weren't destroyed, he now has on his person.
Yoink!
And then as Endeavor's coming back to fight some more, he's also grabbing his last remaining hand, which that hand has to be Nana Shimura's, the only one that's left. But, oh man, the fact that he's grabbing some of the quirk erasing bullets is basically telling me they quite possibly could be used, or by the end of this arc, when everything is all said and done, he'll escape with them. It's gonna be one of those two scenarios.
Ah, it burns! It burns!
Look at Shigaraki's face right here. He's got that Wolverine level of regeneration right here. Just the burn and scorch marks that were on his face are now just beginning to rapidly regenerate. I love the sizzle sound effect. Like, he got charred. He was a burn victim. Endeavor was not holding back. So then why don't I feel satisfied? Out of everything that All for One sought to possess, the one power that didn't behave as he saw fit. One for...
Know my power.
Shigaraki is blocking Endeavor's flame attack, it looks like, in this panel. Endeavor comes in with a fire fist, and it looks like it's concaving the flames. Like Shigaraki's using like another air cannon, and then it's like kind of like concealing the flames within it. That kind of reminds me of what Aang did against Sparky Sparky Boom Man. Something inside is urging me on, telling me to go after it. To get one for all. Yeah. He is pinpointing where Deku is. You have these two panel shots showing the shining, shimmering,
shimmering, splendid
quirk lights, and it's zooming in on the one that is shining the brightest. That's Deku. That's one for all.
What did you say?
Oh, wait, whoa. Endeavor is now asking a question. One for all? What are you talking about? Shigaraki just said one for all out loud, and Endeavor heard him. Say what? One for...
Oh no!
Oh. Deku heard it. Deku heard it through the comms, and so did Burnin, but Burnin has no idea what Endeavor just said through it. But Deku does.
What? What the fuck?
And that look on Deku's face says it all. Like, oh shit. Shigaraki is after me, basically. He's after one for all.
You can run, but you can't hide.
I'm in danger!
But the fact that now, like, Endeavor has heard of it and Burnin and went through the comms, it's only a matter of time until that secret is made public. Whether it happens within this arc or not, people are gonna find out. One for what? Whatever. Help's coming your way.
I have you now.
These two panel shots of Deku and Shigaraki. It's down there.
It makes me think that it might not be a coincidence. No.
Found you.
Just pure shock on Deku's face, and then just pure glee and excitement on Shigaraki's. He's located it. He's located One for All. But my main question is, does he know that that's Deku down there or not?
Maybe.
Because all he knows right now, I think, is that One for All is that big shining light down there, and he's most likely coming for it. But I love these two panel shots of Deku and Shigaraki. Two halves of the same coin are about to come face to face once again.
Meanwhile.
Now what, Celinda? Helping Pop! I'm Ragdoll and my quirk is Search!
Called it.
I was right. Yo, I was right. We are seeing Ragdoll at the Pussycats headquarters.
Oh, now I see. Now I get it. Now the pieces are falling into place. It's all coming together now.
So Shigaraki is using Ragdoll's search quirk. Yo.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
It's all coming together. Good on you, Horikoshi. Oh, that's awesome. I love the way the Pussycat headquarters looks. That aesthetic of just the cat building, that is very cute and adorable. But we just see Ragdoll
Hello?
at the office chair in front of the computers, just like, I'm useless here. She wishes she was out there fighting with the rest of her team, but we don't know if the Wild Wild Pussycats made it out alive or not. It's incredibly perturbing. Cat puns. If only I still had my search quirk, I could be helping everyone. But instead, Shigaraki is using it for evil intentions, to find and locate One for All. And now, back to all the heroes mobilizing, Burnin shouting orders,
Hey!
and Deku screaming at Burnin. Burnin, wait! You kids evacuate with the remaining heroes. Listen to the authorities. We gotta get farther away. Oh, double page spread.
You can fly? No. Jump good.
Shigaraki! Yo! That standing long jump!
Whoa! A standing long jump!
He is coming in hot. He is wasting no time at all. He gets down like this.
Look!
He is just leaping out of his fight with Endeavor. And he is coming for Deku. He is coming for One for All. That is an All Might level jump right there.
Now stand back. I'm taking off. Thanks for your continued support.
So, he's got Decay, All for One. He's got Ragdoll Search Quirk, Super Regeneration, and then like some type of super strength.
And let me see, what else could we pile on? Is there any more shit we could pile on to the top of the outcome of this case? Is it possible?
Damn, Shigaraki. Endeavor was not quick enough, and now Endeavor is flying after him. He's heading for the evacuees. Expand the battle perimeter. Start evacuating the city outskirts too. Hurry, every second counts, cause that thing is coming, and when it gets here, it's all over. No way. Funkman's really gone?
Who?
Mourn later. This evacuation's a race against time. Who's Funkman? We've never met Funkman. At least I don't think we have. Either way, R.I.P. to Funkman, whoever he may be. Apparently, he died. But Deku, standing still, seeing all the other pro heroes evacuating citizens, they're moving around, getting people loaded onto the buses. Deku's got to move. He's got to get out of here and away from the citizens. I think that's his best move.
Run, bitch! Run!
Yup, he's turning and he's running somewhere. If you told them, there's no denying that they'd have to devote a lot of people just to protect you. Yo, Bakugo's coming with him? heroes are supposed to protect everyone. Kachan, you've already made up your mind, right? Yo, Bakugo read the situation. Let's go, Bakugo. Yeah, I gotta prioritize the people's safety. First we hear one for all, and then that he's heading our way. That ain't exactly solid proof, but still, you know you better start moving.
Hey!
We see Todoroki, Sue, Ida, and Ochako looking back as Bakugo and Deku are going in the opposite direction. Huh? Where are you going? I forgot something. I'll be right back.
If you have mutual respect and focus on making one another stronger, I've no doubt you'll become the ultimate heroes, winning and saving people at the same time.
Run, you idiot!
Another double page spread.
It's about to go down.
This is crazy. This is not what I expected at all for how this was going to go. Oh, yo, but that panel shot of Ochako.
Watch out!
White background, her staring off as Deku and Bakugo are going off in another direction.
This buzz in my chest. What am I doing? I want to save people.
She's thinking something, and she's gonna be doing something. I have a feeling she's gonna do something. Oh, I'm a little nervous. I'm not visible to the naked eye at that distance through that mountain of dust. So assuming he's got another way to track me down, assuming he's able to pick out one for all among a big crowd.
There.
Yup, and as Shigaraki's in the air, he notices two shining dots going in the opposite direction. This way, this way, this way.
Mine.
This is gonna be like the ultimate game of like hide and seek / tag. Like death tag. Between Deku, Bakugo, Shigaraki, Endeavor, and Hot Pursuit. This is gonna be insane.
It's like tag for keeps.
Deku here, and Deku's hopping onto the comms. Sorry for using the private frequency, but there's a chance that Shigaraki is after me specifically. Maybe I can lead him to a deserted area. Hey! And then Bakugo chimes in, I'll wreck him. And then back to Deku, requesting permission to keep in contact this way. And then just that panel shot of Deku and Bakugo jumping through the ruins with Shigaraki somewhere in the distance in hot pursuit. That is the end of the chapter. Next chapter hits June 14th.
We're just getting started. Now we'll kill you.
Be careful. The next time we meet, I'll likely have to kill you.
This is gonna be amazing. Shigaraki, utilizing Ragdoll's search quirk, locates one for all. Whether or not he knows it's Deku still remains to be determined. But it's going to be something when Deku and Bakugo have to come face to face with Shigaraki, which that is going to be hype in and of itself. What's going to be Shigaraki's reaction to when he sees these two? And how is this fight going to go? We haven't had Bakugo in a villain fight at all, really, so I'm excited for him, but nervous at the same time. And then the quirk erasing bullets, Shigaraki has them on him. Will they be utilized? Yo. Horikoshi, chapter after chapter, has been on fire this entire arc. And now that we're here, all I can see is just pure, amazing hypeness for these next couple of chapters. And I cannot wait. Horikoshi, bring on whatever you've got. So with that, guys, that right there is my live reaction to chapter 274 of My Hero Academia, the deadly game of cat and mouse between Deku, Bakugo, Shigaraki, and anyone else that is going to be involved has begun. But for right now, I definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts on the events of this chapter. What did you guys think of the small little encounter and fight we had with Shigaraki versus Endeavor? Shigaraki utilizing Ragdoll Search quirk to locate and find One for All, and now him leaping to chase after Deku and Bakugo, who are running away from the citizens so they can go to a deserted location to have their fight. Leave your thoughts down in the comments below, and feel free to subscribe to the channel and click that bell icon that you guys can be alerted for every new MHA reaction that pops up on the channel. But if you guys want to talk about other things or talk about MHA outside of YouTube, feel free to also follow me over on Twitter. A link to my Twitter account can also be found in the description down below. That's going to do it for me here, guys. So until next week, when we have chapter 275 of My Hero Academia, I'll talk to you guys next time. But remember, go beyond plus ultra.